In this video, we're going to be demonstrating on how to create a Telegram account. We're going to start from the login page and all the things that you need to know. Just stick around because this video is more hands-on. Stick around because we have pro features, we have pros and cons. Telegram login is like, let me give an example of the app that is common, that has been there for over now a decade plus. Okay, yeah, let me just say a decade plus. The app is called Facebook. You can access Facebook when you've not logged in. So the login credentials back in the day over Facebook was you insert your number, and now you insert your password and you log in. Telegram login. This is something that doesn't require your password, though we also reach a point where we need to use the two-step verification. If I'm to describe what the two-step verification and login, how do they handle, you may be having a question that, can I log in without using the two-step verification? It's 100% yes. If in the first place you didn't set it up in your account, I mean your Telegram account, before failing to log in. But if it's your first time to log in with Telegram, you'll not use the two-step verification since you're a new user. So the only difference is a messaging app like Telegram. You don't use passwords while logging in. As I talked about the two-step verification, that's an option that you include in your account. So the main thing here is getting these codes. The login code is like a password to your account, a unique password that keeps on changing. Whenever you log in, you send another code. Whenever you log in, you send another code. That's like a unique password to access your account. And this password can only be possible if you have the SIM card of that number, or you may have another account logged into another device. Let's dive into the practical bit of it. Let's set up our account and we see, will Telegram send us the code or not? Let's head over to the Google Play Store and now we search for Telegram. Then we do the updates. You see, my app is already updated, so we're good to go. Then we're gonna open our app. Then after this is the login screen for those people that didn't know. We first select the country. If you're from Algeria, you're from the United States, you're from all these countries, so you have to search. You can either look up manually of your country or you search. Let me first search for Kenya. Kenya is right there. Algeria, the USA is right there, the multiple countries. So now let's insert our number. So let me type in, then I go next. This is the pop-up that is brought. We have sent the code to the Telegram app for on your other device. This is what I usually tell the people. That now if you have Telegram open in another device, Telegram will send the code to the other device. So let me opt for SMS, then we tap receive code via SMS. So now this is the pop-up for the SMS, and actually now what I've just realized, I'm not getting the SMS code. So when I tap didn't get the code, they give me an apology. If you didn't get the code by SMS or call, please check your cellular data settings and phone number. So your remaining options are to try another number or contact Telegram support. Now let's try to clear the cache. I come to the settings, then select Telegram, then go to the storage, clear cache. Now here is where you insert the code in case that's sent. Then you're good to go. You log in and everything will be well. These are one of the common issues that you may face, that users face, and I just want to emphasize on it. So you shouldn't always rush whenever you're inserting your number. You may make a mistake and the code won't be sent because you inserted the wrong number. You need to take your time and make sure that you inserted the right country code as we've seen, and the phone number. Make sure that it's the correct one. Otherwise, if it's not the correct one, then you will not get the code. Then just subscribe to this channel. You and I both know there is something missing to this video. I'll do a separate video documenting the entire process, how to get the login code. You saw me struggling with getting the login code. Just turn on the notification bell so that in my future video I'll have to describe the things that I did, every process that I did in order to get the login code. Now, the above are the pros and cons. Pros: adds a layer of security, makes account recovery easy, ensures you're connecting with real people. Cons: code delivery may fail if formatting is wrong, doesn't support virtual numbers, may be tricky in areas with poor mobile coverage. And yeah, that is how you can verify your phone number and pass the login test. I may call it a login test because you'll struggle. That's the truth. You'll struggle. And I'm not just saying it because I also go through it, but there are things that you have to do in order to log in if at all you lost your phone, and so many things ahead. And yeah, that has been it for today's video. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, blessings.